Peace, blessings, and protection. Love, light, joy, and strength. Um, I don't know what's going on, Sagittarius, with y'all, but I'm gonna be straight up. I done tried to upload y'all videos like 3 to 4 times, and at this point, it's like, you know what? About time, y'all. I'm gonna say this: peace, blessings, and protection. Love, light, joy, and strength to the Most High, the divine, the unique, that doesn't tell a lie. Our angels, our ancestors. Hmm. To the universe. Thank you. I heard you Sagittarius gonna glide this time. Ooh, peace, blessings, and protection, love, light, joy, and strength. About time, Sagittarius. Um, Let me just say this, Sagittarius. Happy V-Day. I hope you guys enjoyed your day. Um, it's coming off. I don't. Y'all know I be getting so much downloads. And then, every zodiac sign, every reading I do, Sagittarius, is like, I get certain downloads, certain information, etc. And y'all always come off humorous, peace, blessings, and protection, love, light, joy, strength. Mm. I don't know if there's a Sagittarius that's into NASCARs or like fast cars, etc., etc. Maybe going to the track, etc., etc. I'm picking you up in this reading. I'm hearing someone's connected to that. So whoever that is, Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. Oh, Sagittarius. Y'all reading is coming off as I'm gonna say this, Sagittarius. I'm hoping everybody is situated. That you have reached a pivot moment in your life. I'm also hearing I'm hearing depositing checks. Someone's depositing checks. If you're waiting on a check to come, it's being deposited. Peace, blessings, and protection, love, light, joy, and strength. I'm gonna tell you something else, Sagittarius. I have this cousin, and we were texting, and this is the truth. And we were talking about the checks, IRS or whatnot. This is just hold on, this is living proof. And maybe last week we were texting it, and she kept on. I'm like, girl, I'm waiting on my IRS check. And she like, well, I'm waiting on my other check. And I'm like, well, okay. She was like, I was like, I ain't talking about my work check. I was like, I'm talking about. She didn't even know who pays us the checks. So you be conscious of that because the story has meaning to it, Sagittarius. Be very conscious of writing checks, who's gonna write the check, who's sending you a check, etc., etc., etc. And I thought it was kind of weird, that she didn't know, and she just kept being debatable. And I had told her, I was like, the thing is, I have to tap into this, whoever is going to be sitting behind the desk depositing my check. I have to tap into their mind to convince them to press the button for my check. This is so hilarious. She didn't even catch it. Maybe a week later, she sent me the little meme on Facebook talking about the person laying back talking about trying to figure out how to deposit, transfer my money into my bank account. And I said, I already told you that. And she was like, huh? And I'm like, remember I said I have to convince the person? And that's what it is. When I say convince the person, you might have to convince someone about some money, Sagittarius. Well, I think we discussed this in the last reading anyway. About a business situation, investment, etc., etc. How to transfer those. I'm hearing documents too. You might need to start transferring documents, Sagittarius, or you're in the process of like exchanging documents um, uh, to convince someone. I'm hearing convincing. So with that being said, Sagittarius, it is. Hmm. I'm hearing someone could be pregnant, Sagittarius, going through trimesterish stages. I don't know, Sagittarius, if you know that someone's getting ready to have a baby, or what it said, you. So it could be the man. You could be a masculine Sagittarius that got someone pregnant, feminine, or you could be the feminine Sagittarius that could be pregnant. I'm also hearing Sagittarius when it does come to this docket, paperwork. It could be any other paperwork. Just be I'm hearing convincing. I'm hoping nobody's trying to convince you, Sagittarius, to sign some paperwork in a rush, in a hurry. Just be conscious of that. Read the fine print, fine document. I'm hoping everyone is okay. You done made it to this situation, this place where you want to be, that pivotal moment. And it seems like at this pivotal moment, you might take a slight turn. It could be someone driving as well. Peace and blessing and protection, love, light, joy, strength. Yeah, it's Avenger time. And I don't know, the spirit had me put this shirt on. And as I was driving, getting ready to come do you guys reading, it was saying it's Avenger time. Avenger time. So Sagittarius, you could be that I'm hearing somebody ready to clean up some shit now. Whoever this Sagittarius is, about time. I'm hearing that there's a Sagittarius about to clean up some shit. Well, good for you. I'm hearing also divine time. So everything happens in divine timing. 7-11 is on the screen. About time. Peace, blessings, and protection. Love, light, joy, and strength. Spirit God, angels, ancestors. What do you want to tell Spirit God? Most high, tell Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I'm just whoo. Well, I like it. I like it. Sagittarius, you're starting out with the peace card. I don't like that. I need that. I knew this card was coming out. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Cleaning up some shit. I knew it. I can tell you. I can tell you right now, it's pertaining to your finances. Remember, I was telling about you might have to I'm hearing convincing paperwork, initiating some paperwork, etc., etc. I love to say ignite. You have the star card, the initiate the pentacles, peaceful. Remind you, Sagittarius, I speak in the past, present, future, the now. I'm also here in Sagittarius. I feel like it's more of a business type thing. Just you have the 6 of swords, pushing forward and moving upward. I want y'all to be conscious of your finances, but if you are cleaning up some shit, so it's about time. It's about time. I'm also hearing you're connected to a water sign. And if it's not dealing with water sign, it's dealing with your emotions, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. I'm also hearing that Sagittarius, something about lusting over a situation. Someone's lusting over a situation. Now, Sagittarius, listen to me. Lusting doesn't mean pertaining to sex. Lusting is just wanting to have some automatic, like I just got to have it. I just, or you start creating thoughts and visions and everything. Spirit saying someone's lusting after something. With that being said, if it's not healthy for you, Sagittarius, don't go forward. When I'm looking at this money situation, because We're going to pray over this for protection. I'm looking at this star card and you're initiating something. I'm going to say this, Sagittarius. I'm hearing it. Please don't let it be fraud. Don't let it be fraudulent paper work. At the bottom of the deck, you have this 2 of Wands. Someone's getting stable. Something happened. I'm hearing the tumultuous relationship once again. But Sagittarius, it doesn't mean that you're bad in relationship. But one thing I do know, when Sagittarius are devoted and et cetera, they're committed. They're committed. With that being said, Sagittarius, if you did move on, Sagittarius, I'm speaking in the past now. If you did move on and you was initiating peace to someone, initiating love and et cetera, it didn't work out the way you wanted to. I feel like some of you Sagittarius are still in this situation. Like in the past, you're gonna have to place it where you want to place it as we move forward, right? Something didn't work out, and you had this 6 of Swords, meaning a cleansing take place. I'm hearing someone hurt that boy. When I speak like that, I'm not calling nobody a boy, but you know, that's how the spirit tell me someone hurted that boy. I'm gonna say this, Sagittarius, if you hurted someone, or vice versa, but if Sagittarius, if you hurted someone, manipulated someone, tricked someone, bamboozled someone, I wouldn't be surprised if the Justice card come out. I'm just saying. But if you're someone got real hurt in this situation. That's why I'm getting this Pisces energy. After the 6 of Swords, we're gonna see, but sword means cleansing. I can see why it's about time. You know what I'm saying? I also want to say this, Sagittarius, this is very important. There's a reading and a reading and a reading, right? This star card can also mean there's some individuals that has taken the peaceful route, peaceful journey, going forward to their future self, knowing what they want, getting what they want, et cetera, right? Just peaceful in everything you do. Then you have some Sagittarius is in this situation with initiating these paperwork, documents, et cetera. Then you also have some because the spirit was telling me, since I've been doing people reading, I have to kind of be a little more detailed with y'all, like for the individual in itself. And then they have some Sagittarius. I'm hearing Cancers. Cancers, you guys are connected to Cancers as well. Somewhere down the line, it's a Cancer involved. If you was dealing with this Cancer, et cetera, and some Sagittarius, they have went through a situation where they had walked away from everything. I'm just telling you because it's a reading and a reading and a reading and a reading, right? The spirit been telling me, Gigi, you got to be a little more precise with the situation. After this situation, the 6 of Swords, which is great cards, after I did the whole reading, card per card, and going back into the reading again, to tie it all in, you have the 7 of Swords. A lot of air elements. Someone's in their head thinking about a lot of stuff. I'm just telling you, this 7 Sword means, look, having the advantage. After that situation occurred, because of course you start off with the peace card, the star card, starting off this journey, no matter what, initiating something backfired, something didn't work, it just had the spirit, allow sometimes things to tear down to build it back up. Once you get through this cleansing, you do have the big ups. You have the 7 of Swords. Is very 7 is a very lucky number. Okay, Sagittarius, and it's about time. You getting ready to get a fresh start, which this is the fresh start after this 6 of Swords. Y'all got a lot of air element involved. It deals with the mental. You could be connected to Aquarius, Gemini. Or Libra. Listen to me. When you get this 7, is Consider what you endured. That's why Spirit says it's about time. Someone, y'all endured something that really wasn't. I'm not gonna say it wasn't the best thing for you, but you had to go through it, trials and tribulations, etc., etc. But you endured, and you will if you have it, or you going through it, or you haven't, etc., etc. Whatever you wanted is up for the grabs. I'm hearing you got to obtain it. Now you're gonna need what you learned in this situation, Sagittarius, and apply it with this situation. Okay, Sagittarius. I just want to show you something. Person, place, or thing. Let me remind you of that, Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, you see this? I think we can pretty much look at, yeah, when I was speaking of someone's hurt. I don't know if you the one did it, Sagittarius, or the other individual did it. I'm just telling you. This also is more of an intimate thing as well. That's the vibe, the energy I was picking up. Whoever this person was, they meant a lot to you, or you meant a lot to them, but it's more of intimacy. This involved a lot of intimacy that you was involved with, Sagittarius. You were very intimate with an individual. Very intimate. I'm just telling you, peace and blessings and protection of while you go. I'm also hearing, Sagittarius, I'm hearing a curfew. I don't know if it's, we always base it off with your children, etc., etc. At the bottom here, go your fire element, a 10 of wands. You could be looking for communication from someone. You have the judgment card. Some Sagittarius could be involved or in a situation where I keep hearing fraud. Sagittarius, please, whatever you do on Sagittarius, I'm just telling you, like, be very conscious of the paperwork you're dealing with, you're signing, you have done, like whatever. Like I keep hearing fraud, and I know I ain't no fraud, so I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. If you did anything pertaining to fraud, Sagittarius, I'm just telling you straight up. Or maybe it's the other individual if it's coming out business wise, etc., etc. Or a person can be fraudulent too, like they're fraud or whatever. But I'm hearing fraud. There's a disagreement in communication. Lack of communication was a disagreement with you and someone else. I also heard Sagittarius, someone said, or if it's you telling that person to say it to your face, someone might be saying stuff about you, Sagittarius, that you don't, you don't like, or etc., etc. But this is a disagreement. I hope y'all not judging no one. Let me say this, on their imperfections. I mean, I'm just saying. But with Sagittarius being savvy people, business savvy people, you could be calling someone out about their business technicality. So someone has a business technicality going on here. Peace, blessings, and protection. I feel like you might, whoever this person is, you probably done. It don't have to necessarily be business, person, place, or thing, or put it where you want to. I feel like you don't call somebody out on their fraudulent behavior, being fake with you and phony, etc., etc., etc. I heard it was a heated moment. You and someone had a heated, very heated moment. But it still was about time that you called them out. I feel like, Sagittarius, that I'm looking at it, you probably the type of Sagittarius, or was a Sagittarius, that was noticing things but constantly sweeping it up under the rug. You know how some people, like, they see things, notice things, but they're like, it ain't that you don't know it's not true, but it's more like, okay, I'm gonna look over it per se, but I heard someone had a very heated moment. Remind you, some Sagittarius in the moment have the upper hand, right? Very lucky. Getting through, striving through, using the skills that was granted to them to get where they need to be, taking advantage. Then you have some Sagittarius in the prime of a disagreement. Like, because I'm hearing it was a heated moment. Remember, also the spirit is bringing back to me with that pivotal moment. I don't know if someone's driving upward or y'all have reached that boiling point, or you know what I'm saying, but it's like a pivotal moment. It seems like someone's going to steer. In other words, go in the opposite direction. Let me just say this. If you are driving, please pay attention to the directions, the signs, etc., etc., etc. Okay, Sagittarius, peace and blessings and protection, love, light, joy, and strength. Thank you, Spirit. Got that to come out. This what I'm talking about, Sagittarius. Remember, I kept on saying, Spirit don't lie. Remember, I kept on saying someone could be trying to make you do some paperwork. Make sure that the paperwork is legit. Somebody may be coercing you, etc., etc. I'm telling you, I'm hearing it's fraud division too. Look, I'm not trying to put nobody in fear or scare. I'm just telling you, you know if you did it or not, Sagittarius. It's something about it's in the fraud division. I don't know if it's whatever is pertaining to Sagittarius, especially if it's business. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. The spirit, this is the card when I was describing it, and I'm like, geez, someone might need to be communicating about this contract or paperwork or lease agreement or something's going on where it's just, oh my geez. It's in the fraud department, division 2. It's in the division of fraud, division 2, or spirit say division. Ooh, Sagittarius. You got 2 sevens on the board. Sagittarius, I feel like I'm reading for, I know I'm reading for the masses, the general, you know. So with that being said, but this right here, I hope you not having this another thing. I hope you ain't having a disagreement with someone, right? I'm being real with you, with paperwork. I hope in the previous moment or whatever, like, or someone else, I'm hoping, whoo, documentation, honey. I'm hearing documentation. Look, don't get mad at me. I feel like it's about time people getting caught up too, Sagittarius. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean you. I'm just saying, like, y'all don't get upset with me. Peace, blessings, and protection, love, light, joy, and strength. Thank you, Spirit God, angels, and ancestors. I can't make it up. The Spirit told me what's the overall energy, which is the 7 of cups. Listen here. I'm being real. Here's the business card. Business is popping up. Remember, I told you when it comes to this business situation, right? If you did everything right, I'm happy for you, right? And sometimes, Sagittarius, it don't have to necessarily be you. It can be the person who doing with you with the paperwork, right? Y'all have 3 sevens. Great numbers. Someone wants what they want. Someone wants what they want. There's a reading and a reading, and the more I look at it, Sagittarius, you could have had a disagreement with someone when it comes to filing paperwork, I'm hearing, or just the process of paperwork, etc., to get what you want as well. That's about time too, that you're making a decision just based off you, Sagittarius. Remember, I told you when I was getting ready to do y'all reading, I was like, man, like, I don't know what y'all doing. And the spirit told me as I was trying to keep doing the live, the spirit was like, because Sagittarius got to get it together. So I don't read bad cards. I read legit cards. I read what it's saying. We pray over situations. Peace, blessing, and protection for this. I'm hearing baby. Peace and blessings and protection, love, light, and joy. Someone's contemplating on a car, I'm hearing contemplating on buying a car. A water element is at the bottom of the board. Three of Cups. You have the Elder of Cups. I feel like maturity has kicked in. I'm also hearing there's a Sagittarius that needs to remain still, meaning don't be so quick to just jump, boot it out. The spirit is saying for you to remain still. Elder of Cups is maturity. I'm also hearing wishes are fulfilled. Peace, blessings, and protection. I'm also hearing about this baby that got killed. I'm just telling you, peace, blessings, and protection. There's a Sagittarius that know about a baby that got killed, or we send all love and light and joy and strength to the family and healing for them. I'm hoping nobody lost a baby in a miscarriage or did like abortion or anything of that nature. I don't even care for people losing their lives. So someone Sagittarius is either you or another individual just lost their baby. And it doesn't mean like per se arm baby. Everybody's someone's baby. I don't care how older you get. It's like you're still someone's baby. Peace and blessings and protection. I'm going to leave the reading right here. About time. Going for what you want. Study creating, study manifesting. I'm hearing someone need to choose one. Also, if you have decisions, you're gonna have to choose one out of that decision. What's going on? I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, you have the Three of Cups at the bottom. Still talks about your emotions, the connections you had or still have, or getting together, etc., etc., etc. I'm gonna tell you this: y'all done put some money into something. Y'all have put money into something. I'm hoping that it all pans out because it keep going back to this business thing. But it's about time that y'all get what y'all deserve and desire, and you're gonna be emotionally fulfilled regardless. You're gonna be emotionally fulfilled, be mature in this situation. 3 sevens are great numbers. 8 is in abundance. Someone needs to choose one. Whatever you're going after, you might have a lot of things that you want to do, Sagittarius. Like, involve yourself. The spirit is telling you to choose just one though, so you can stick with that one for now. So Sagittarius, is about time. I'm hearing someone's on their grind. Hopefully, you Sagittarius are on your grind. Sagittarius, I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this as well. If it's pertaining any paperwork and situation, etc., 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 someone's need to be communicating, or someone's gonna start communicating with you, Sagittarius, about paperwork. I'm just telling you. So this has been your reading, Sagittarius. It's about time that you get what you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm hearing that dog gonna hunt. Anybody know? They know what that means. You feel me? Okay. Water element, fire element, air element, a lot of mental thoughts going on. So when you start dealing with other people, Sagittarius, I just want to tell you this. When you deal with other people, Sagittarius, involve other people, don't forget, Sagittarius, this person have their own thoughts, that person have their own, you have your own thoughts. So the more people you put together is more thoughts. And everybody's going to want to be respected with their thoughts. I'm also hearing, Sagittarius, someone needs to guard their heart. I'm just telling you. So there's different Sagittarius is in different eras and different positions in their life. You get what I'm saying? I know one thing with this 7 of Cups. That's I'm hearing that's that boy. That when I say boy, I don't mean like, but that's his wife. I'm hearing that's his wife. Someone is creating and manifesting whoever this is, but the spirit says something that boy's wife. This girl on her shit. Mm-mm. I'm hearing Sagittarius. There's a woman, Sagittarius, that knows how to sit and be quiet Sagittarius men should do want a woman that'll sit and be quiet, so she won't be voicing her opinion, etc., etc., etc. But next case. So Sagittarius, this has been your reading. It's about time you get what you want. Could be connecting to some people you used to, or family members, the connection, laugh time for the good times, etc., etc. I say, well, after 30 minutes, Sagittarius. So this has been your video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for joining me. If you like the video, like it. If you don't, thumbs out. It don't matter because reading gonna be the reading regardless. So I'm wishing and hoping all the best for you guys. Always, Sagittarius. Let me say it again. Go back and check your paperwork. Be very, which we always talk about the business savvy of Sagittarius. Always go back, check your paperwork, look over it, etc., etc. So thanks for joining me, Sagittarius. Take care till we meet again. Bye bye.